Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing an acrylic nail design with a pink tip and rhinestones. These are the supplies that I'm going to be using, and I'm also going to need a UV gel light. So today I'm going to be using a practice finger. Cut your cuticles, and then you would take a nail file and go up and down and get the top a little rough, just enough to take the shine off, not too much. So I'm just going to take a little nail brush and wipe it off to make sure you get all the residue away. Okay, so today we're going to be using a nail form instead of a nail tip. So I'm just going to take this off, and then I'm going to take this circle out and put it right here on the back. And then we'll give it a little roll. Pop that down. Sorry, these are folded a little bit. We'll give it a little roll. It's gonna put a little curved shape in it. Then we're gonna go ahead and slip it on. Now, if this were a real finger, it would tuck right underneath, but since we're using a fake finger today, we'll just have to make do. Okay, so we're just gonna set that to the side. We're gonna take a dapping dish and fill it with some acrylic liquid. Gonna need some toilet paper here. Take your brush. This is the brush brand and size I'll be using. Get it wet. Blot it out a couple times. Okay, so now your brush is ready to be used. I'm going to be using a pink powder today, very light, and we're actually going to be painting our design on by hand, so this is just going to be the all over color. So you're going to get your brush wet and let some out, pick up a little pearl of powder, just like that. Then first we're going to push it flush on here and just get that really even with the real nail. Well, of course this is a fake nail, but and then you're just going to keep going, just like this. I like to build it up here first. Now remember everybody, I'm not a professional. I'm going to build mine to that line a bit. Uh-oh. That's so good. Okay, so if you can see, I have a nice little nail tip on the end. Now we're going to take the nail back, the acrylic back. The pearl, come right in the middle. Pull it forward. Very, very lightly. Don't really put any pressure on your brush. Like that. Okay. Now you're going to go further down. Now you want to make sure you get as close to the cuticle as you can without touching the cuticle. If you touch the cuticle, you will have lifting, and nobody likes that. Okay. So there's my nail. I know it's really hard to see right now because it's all clear. But when we take the form off and we start getting color onto this, you'll see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few minutes to let that dry. Okay. To make sure it's dry enough, you're going to take something. You can take an orange stick or your brush that you just used and use the back of it and tap on it. You'll hear that it's hard. If you can't hear that sound, then it needs to dry a little bit longer. So we can take the form off now. Always take it off from the top and pull it down and back. Like that. Okay. So as you can see here, this one is just a little bit sloppy, but we're gonna take our file and we're gonna fix all that. Now when you do the top, you can decide whether you want it to be a square nail or if you want it to be a rounded nail. I always do my nails square, so when I do practice nails, I usually do them square also. And here's where you can use your electric drill. I'm not gonna use my electric drill on this one, just because I can use the file. It's not lumpy or anything, so I'm just gonna take my file and kind of give it a one sort to smooth it all out. Now I'm going to take a finer grit file and just kind of give it a quick little, nothing much, just like that. Now I'm going to take a buffing stone to it real quick just to get some of the bigger lines out. That's good enough. Wipe it down again. Okay, so here's where our design comes in. We're gonna do a pink tip. The first color we're gonna be using today is by Sinful Colors. It's called 24/7. What we're gonna do is take one swipe going this way, then we're going to take another swipe going this way. It does not have to be perfect. We're going to cover this end up with rhinestones. Then we're going to fill it in. Okay, then we're going to go over it again. Like this. I'm gonna make sure we get this edge right here. Okay, so just like that. I don't know how you can see that it's coming out right or not. So we're just gonna give that a couple seconds to dry. The next color we'll be using is also by Sinful Colors, and it's a pink sparkle. It's called Pinky Glitter. We're just going to be going over this pink that we just did. just like that. Okay, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put rhinestones on this line. It's gonna make a V. So we need to take a base coat or top coat. I'm gonna be using this base coat by Finger Paints. To be placing the rhinestones on, I'm just going to use the marbleizing side of this daughter. Okay. Make sure I have these open here. I'm going to take this and just bring it along the edge where you're going to want those rhinestones at, just like that. Okay. Now you're going to get that wet with a little bit on there. And we're going to grab start grabbing rhinestones. First of all, I want to start with one in the center. Make sure you want to keep it even. Then we're going to come down. Get this over. Uh-oh. Now you can decide whether or not you want to just do a regular top coat or if you want to do UV gel. So here's the UV gel I'll be using. Okay. Start from the top. Make sure you don't get this onto the cuticle. This could also cause lifting. Make sure you get them over the rhinestones, because that UV gel is really going to lock those rhinestones into place. Now here's another reason that you don't want to have residue from filing, is because this UV gel will lock that residue in and it will come out as little bumps. Okay, so we're going to cure this for 2 minutes in our UV gel lamp. Okay, we're done curing. This is how it came out. We're going to add some cuticle oil. I use this cuticle oil right here. I just keep it in a little thing though. And cuticle and the perineum also. Give it a little rub. And watch that nail shine. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this nail tutorial. I'll have more coming for you. Stay tuned.